everybody, I'm Jo, and I've been a voice actor for about 2 years or so, which makes me kind of a VO baby still. But in those 2 years that I've been working, I've picked up so many new learnings, and I hope to sprinkle a little bit of that in today's video. So, in today's video, I'll be sharing with you the top 5 common mistakes that newbie voice actors make, such as myself. So I hope in this video, you'll be able to pick up things and hopefully avoid these mistakes yourself. I wish I knew these things back in the day and avoided wasting so much time, effort, money, and other resources. So let's get started. At number 5, thinking that you need to have a nice voice to become a voiceover actor. Or thinking that you need to have the announcery type of voice in order to start your career in VO. Nope, you're wrong. Did you know that there are close to 20 types of VO niches, and each of those types need different types of voices? So there is a niche for everyone. All you have to do is figure out what niche is right for you. What really matters here is how you deliver the script. You could have the nicest voice in the room, but if you're not able to properly communicate the script to your target audience, that's going to be a big no-no. It's just not going to work. Which brings me to number 4, jumping into VO without any skills training. Before you do anything, you have to undergo training. In VO, there's so many things to learn, but the 2 things you need to focus on while you're still starting out or even before you start is number 1, acting skills. Number 2, audio editing. So why acting skills? Acting skills because no matter what script you get, you're playing a character. And in order for you to play that character truthfully and effectively, you need to have really good acting skills. Voice acting is acting. It even gives you other ideas on how to read the script, which shows range and also gives client more options, which they love. Acting skills include script reading, script and character analysis, improv, etc. Check them all out. Learn as much as you can. And for audio editing, all you have to learn is basic cleanup of your recordings. You don't have to become a sound engineer. That's why there are sound engineers. They're the professionals. Let's leave those more technical things up to them. But the least you can do is make sure that you submit really nice, clean recordings to your clients. Next, we have mistake number 3, buying expensive equipment right away. I am super guilty of this. I could have saved so much money when I started out if I knew these things. We all automatically think that the most expensive things will bring us the best results. And in this case, especially in VO, not necessarily. But actually, it really depends on what will bring the best out of your voice. For room or sound treatment, the goal is to find or create a space that isn't that noisy and doesn't cause too much reverb or echoing. So be resourceful and you could totally DIY. You can record in a closet, underneath blankets or comforters, although it's a little hot, but totally works. And don't be afraid to keep testing and adjusting as you go. The goal, though, is to find a mic that best suits your voice or brings the best out of your voice, also given your recording space. And there are some brands that are affordable that can achieve this. When it comes to your DAW or your digital audio workspace, or the software you use to edit your audio basically, you can always start with Audacity because it's free, and slowly save up later on to buy the more sophisticated ones such as Reaper or Adobe Audition. Mistake number 2, thinking that being a voice actor is just about speaking into a mic. From what I mentioned so far, you've probably noticed that there's so much to learn about VO, especially if you want to go full-time. You need to learn acting skills, audio editing, how equipment work, VO rates, negotiations, client servicing, marketing and sales, accounting, tracking and documentation, etc., etc., etc. But remember, you're not just a voice, you're a business. It's funny because it's true. And at number 1, not knowing proper rates or thinking that there's just one rate for all types of VO. Come closer, my pretties. I have a secret to tell you. There's more than one rate. Yup. Do you know why? That's because the rate depends on the type of VO, usage rights, the duration of the material, lockouts, edit downs, derivatives, if it has to be aired in other countries, if it needs time syncing, if you have to revise scripts, etc. All of that is work, and work needs to be paid for, right? Also remember, your rate covers more than your voice. It covers the usage of the material, all your business expenses and investments, in training, your equipment, man hours, utilities, and also make sure that you have a little saved up for your own personal income. Why else are we working so hard? I know it's a lot, but luckily, we have the Philippine voiceover industry standard rate calculator. Whew, that's a mouthful. But this is here to guide you in determining what your rates are for all different types of VO projects. And you'll find a link of that in the description below. So that's it for this video. Stay tuned because we'll have other videos that'll cover all the different topics I mentioned here in more detail. Let me know what else I should have included in this list, or let us know what other topics you'd like us to talk about. Thanks, and see you next time.